Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. This time 4v4, a team game, and Portuguese. That's why Wonder HD sent me this game, because he'd seen the few Portuguese games, 1v1s that we had, and Wonder is playing as the pocket here, but it's not going to be a classic pocket play. I go boom and then Imperial Age army, but apparently it's going to be some sort of runaround where he's going to attack his opponents in probably Castle Age using organ guns. At least that's what I'm expecting here. We're going to find out together. Let's see how the teams are split up, what the civilizations are, and so on. And then let's focus on Wonder, obviously, to see what the plan is, what he wants to do, what damage he can do before this is going to be an Imperial Age battle, maybe. We have on the left-hand side flank Steve Rogers playing in black, in grey, as the Japanese. Japanese flank, I guess, should be okay, but main gold quite far forward. Small walls only, actually easy boom for him. And if Wonder is actually going to be aggressive, he might be able to boom. Main stone, second stone, and second gold safe in the back, so the map is actually okay-ish. The third gold not so far away. Steve Rogers should have been a good game if Wonder can actually go for the aggressive play here. Wonder has the main stone safe in the back, which is nice to have. 3 zebras inside. Second stone also safe in the back. Whereas the main gold, quite forwardish. Second gold close, and I guess one of these is the third gold. So Wonder does have a bad map. Let's see us going to actually make the Portuguese organ guns work here. We have as the second pocket here, I guess Lazy, THD Lazy. In green as the Malians. I think that's a decent pocket civ. I don't know a lot about team games, to be honest, but I'm assuming that Malians will be fine here. Elite Better would be so awesome to see. I hope for him. We have three zebras forward, but inside I think this is probably, is it the Derek variation or the Wobbly Arena seasonal variation, something that the zebras are inside, boar inside, main gold forward, second gold forward outside, and actually close to the flank. I'm not sure if that's the third gold or maybe this is the third gold. I'm assuming as much. We have as the flank Dark Joey, in teal as the Vietnamese. Not sure how good the Vietnamese are in team game. We're going to find out soon, I guess. Main gold on the side, somewhat safe. In the back, a lot of nothing here, actually. Main stone forward, that's probably, wait, is the second stone? No, that's second stone, and the second gold inside, but forward. Let's see, he's going to play against Wistima, a player I haven't seen or heard before, as the Britons. Vietnamese is against Britons on the flank. That's quite funny to see, to have. I'm looking forward to it. We have the main gold and the second gold safe in the back, which is nice, and the second stone also safe. Main stone on the side, but towards the pocket, so that's actually pretty good for him. He should have a decent feudal in Castle Age and a decent time in Castle Age if he's going aggressive, or just going for a boom, which is possible, of course. Then we have Dark, just called Dark, as the Franks. Franks pocket, that's very strong on Arabia. I think it's pretty good on Arena as well. We might see Paladins even in like early to mid Imperial Age if he's going for a pure boom here, or we could see Castles and X-Men, which is possible. Main gold for him forward, in the back a lot of nothing. I mean, stone safe in the back, the second stone close, but the other two golds, second and third, are forward. So I guess if he's getting attacked, we might be in trouble for going for Paladins here. On the other pocket here on the left, Dobbs, a well-known player for me and on my channel, featuring quite a few 1v1s, I think, and we have Dobbs as the Huns here. Huns and Franks, two Paladin civilizations. We might see Cav Archers from Dobbs as the plan here. Main stone quite safe in the back. Main gold safe in the back, actually. And the other resources outside forward-ish. Guess that's his third goal then. And we have, last but not least, Magic Rusher. He played in the Titans of Arena tournament, I think. Magic Rusher playing in red as the Slavs. Civ-wise, I think, on the left-hand side team with Tima, Dark, Magic Rusher, and Dobbs, they have the better civilizations, I guess. How's the map looking? Main gold safe in the back, main stone forwardish on the side here, second gold safe in the back, or safe on the walls here, and stone and gold forward outside. So we're going to find out how the players are going to do, and gonna focus on Wonder here. I guess we can go a little bit faster as well for now, as we've seen all the players. 3 villages on stone on the main stone here, and 2 villages on gold. So it's going for that castle. He's going up to Field Age quite late here. Is he the last player to be up? Yes, he is. He's on 28 population. It's going to be a 30 pop Castle Age, and that usually means a castle for him. We have a market and blacksmith coming up. Nothing special. A little bit of an X here. Is it about the scouts, about the relics? Not sure. It's saying go here, and yeah, there's going to be a lot of Xing, a lot of flaring, a lot of, I don't know, but it's not what is really important to us. I want to see how's Wander's Map vision looking like. Of course, we have the free cartography. He knows about the Slavs here, about Magic Russia. Can see, oh, they have Vietnamese, so they should be able to see all the TCs. They know the positions of their opponents. And now I guess I'm going to slow down a little bit, see who's up to Castle Age first. That would be Dark here on the pocket with the Franks, going on 27 population, 4 idle villagers on the barriers. Yeah, they're of course going to finish up really fast here. And I think he should go for 2 extra TCs, or maybe for 1 only, but I think that's the second extra TC coming up soon. 1 extra TC on the wood line here. That's extra TC number 2, and he's bought 100 stone, or did he take stone? Well, he was taking stone actually to go for 4 TCs. We have Dobbs still on the way. No, now he's up to Castle Age, going with 1 extra TC here on the wood line, another one probably on the wood line as well, so 3 TCs at least. On the right hand side, Vistima, yes, Vistima is going for, I don't know, nothing for now. No extra TCs coming up. Vietnamese here for Dark Joey, he's still on the way to Castle Age. How about Steve Rogers? Japanese Wheelbarrow Bosso coming up. TC on the wood line, TC on the main gold, quite forward TCs actually. That's 4 TCs in total. And Wonder, of course, building his castle as expected. Now Lazy with the Bosso on the way with the TC on the main gold. And another TC on the main stone here. Could have gone like right here maybe. On that diagonal would be closer to the main stone, closer to the wood line, but maybe wants to fit a lot of farms around, so he's fine here. And Dark Joey also up to Castle Age with the TC on the main gold. And I guess another TC coming up on the wood line here in the back. Anybody I'm missing? How about Magic Rider with the Slavs? 1 TC on the wood line here, another TC on the main stone close to the wood line. So everybody's going for a boom pretty much, except for, yeah, Wonder, who is going with the TC on the main gold and the wood line, but he's going with the castle here. I think 2 TCs should be fine for him. Are we going to see the organ gun production starting? Yes, there it is. So let's find out. How fast can you go and do the damage? 18 minutes in, he's starting the production. Going for a few more farms actually, and I don't see a lot of military units other than the scouts here. Looks like Team Dobbs, I'm gonna call it Team Dobbs because I know Dobbs the best out of these players, is low on military units. There's actually 1 scout left, that's the scout from the Britons here, and only on 25 HP. That means we have Wonder with the biggest army at the moment and with the strongest army at the same time. Let's see how he's going to do the damage here. I think he needs a ram or a mangonel at least, but it's organ guns for now, and organ gun production still going. Petards on the way. Interesting choice. He's still on stone, so he could go for a second castle, and he's gathering his organ guns close to Magic Russia, close to the Slavs player here. Wilbur on the way from Magic Russia actually, and villager-wise, let's see, Dark is ahead, 56, but we have Lazy with 59 here, quite strong boom, and there's the Siege Workshop coming up forward. To clear my thought there. Now, with the Siege Workshop, I think we're going to see a ram, maybe, not even a mangonel. It's the mangonel, and it looks like Magic Russia has enough stone for a castle, which is really interesting. So maybe he was expecting the Japanese to go fast or forward or something, but Steve Roger with the Japanese 67 villagers, so he's good ahead on the boom, has a decent boom going. There is the mangonel, there is an outpost coming up, so actually Magic Russia can now see the attack on him, and the castle going quickly back to build it towards near to the TC because there was 2 petards moving in, and that castle needs to go up. Wonder is going with the counter castle. Can he see it? Can Wonder see the castle coming? He should be able to see it now. Yeah, there it is, and he's going to attack the villagers, but I think he's not in time to stop this castle. This castle should go up 80%, and the villagers are close to the TC, so not a big problem. Watchtower coming up on the left hand side. Castle coming up here. Is it going up actually? Looks like it will be. That second watchtower shouldn't be in time to really stop this castle. Maybe delay it a little bit, but the villagers here should be fine. And the tower is only attacking the castle. There's only 8 range on that tower. So castle up for Magic Russia, but he's under heavy pressure. And there is one organ gun already going towards the other side's pocket actually. Wow, that's huge. Second castle up. Wonder is close to clicking up to Imperial Age. Very nice to see. He's been on 2 TCs. I think it's 2, no 3rd TC. And while he's producing organ guns, he's able to go up to Imperial Age, and he is not the first to click up. Lazy before Dark actually very far ahead in the boom when it comes to clicking up to Imp. Villager number is 99, is looking very good. And of course he's got a few stables, he's going for the knights here. Are we going to see more pressure from Wonder here. He probably will stay on the attack on Magic Rusher, and I think it's important for Steve Rogers to go in with Halberdiers to help out Siege Workshop. And there's the barracks coming up, as expected. Pikemen on the way already, because against Franks and Hans you want to see Halberdiers on the field, you need them. Look at this research pass, that's what you get in team games. Siege Workshop coming up forward as well. Wonder is taking more stone, and how about Magic Rusher? It's on the way to Imperial Age, but Wonder should be faster. Don't really see it. Who is on Imperial Age? Dark is up to Imperial Age, going for Chain Barding Oven, not Cavalier. What is happening? Why is not? No, there it is. Cavalier upgrade coming up. And what was that X? I don't see it. How's the vision for the team? They know about the castle, obviously. Don't know a lot, actually. And we have a long one, but no, there's outpost from Dark Joey. Interesting. He's got a castle outside. This is dangerous, but Dark Joey is up to Imperial Age. What is he going to do? What's the unit choice here? Elite skirmishes? Is that really the best idea? Chemistry, I guess he is relying on his teammates. That's the first trebuchet on the way, and we have Magic Rusher also up to Imperial Age, going with the second castle himself. He's with the trebuchet, but the second castle from Wonder will be up pretty much at the same time, a little bit later. The thing is, the first trebuchet is out for him already. And how about Dobbs here, going with the Huns, with long swordsmen and rams? Is he going for champions here? Very suspicious choice, to be honest. Not sure if that's the perfect idea. I guess he wants to counter the help, so it makes sense somehow. But it's not really what you want to do. I guess it's what you have to do. There is Steve Rogers using the Captains plus Halberdiers to move forward, and of course Japanese infantry really strong, so Steve Rogers going for the standard infantry as well. There's 2 rams, battering rams only, but they're going down really fast. They won't even reach the trebuchets, and it looks like we have 1-2 traps for Magic Rusher against 3 trebuchets, and a good amount of organ guns here for Wonder HP. When I say get traps, I guess Steve Rogers should help with the traps here, but the cast is already down, and the Halberdiers are moving in, so this is looking to be a good attack. On the other side, Elite Skirmishers, Imperial Skirmishers actually, against potentially Longbowmen, other Longbowmen, Elite Longbowmen on the way, yes. And there is Carols helping out from Lazy, actually. Ooh, this is interesting. Imperial Skirmishers and Camels against the Longbowmen and potentially Paladins. But the action is happening on the other side, where Magic Rusher is in deep trouble already. With one castle going down, the second castle getting attacked, and Osalbidi is just moving forward, doing a lot of damage. Magic Rusher is not able to get any military units out. He is on 11. That's pretty much nothing. Halberdier is falling, and Magic Rusher is pretty much GG. He has to run away already. Now Dobbs is starting to go for siege rams. He doesn't get champions, right? He's getting Halberdiers, but not champions. I was confusing that with, what's the other way around? Like Saracens get champions but no Halberdiers, and only 200 swordsmen. That's never good, so you don't want to go standard infantry with the Huns. Was my mistake. Maybe you've put a YouTube comment already, but I realized this. And how's the infantry from Japanese looking? Steve Rogers and 200 swordsmen. He can go for champions once he has the resources. Magic Rusher is pretty much dying here, and we have a lot of siege rams, a good amount of 200 swordsmen here, but is it going to be enough? I think the organ guns, and that's so many of them, are going to be able to stop the siege ram push. On the other side, look at this. Camels moving into the economy from Vestima here. Britain's player low on everything pretty much. Actually 88 villages, not so bad, but he's losing his army quite quickly. There is also Cavalier from Lazy in, and the Paladins plus Halberdiers, they won't be good enough because there are not enough numbers. And it looks like both flanks for the Dobbs team are actually dying. The siege ram is now moving forward, but the GG is getting caught. What an interesting attack from the pocket position. From Wonder on the flank here, and with 2 castles and a relatively fast Imperial Age of 2 TCs was able to put a lot of pressure with the organ guns. We have Dark still not resigning. I guess he's saying, yeah, I'm on 200 population, I have so many villages, I have decent resources. Does he have decent? No, not more gold, but he wants to fight out this little battle. And yeah, they're discussing now, and Dark Joy is just wondering, why are you not resigning? Yeah, now there it is, Dark resigns. Hope you enjoyed this game. Interesting attack. I think this shows how good the Portuguese can be, and you should always be cautious about a Portuguese player going for organ guns, because that might mean you're in trouble. Again, I think it's the flanks. It's always good to get some outposts here. Make sure you're not getting surprised with an attack. And Magic Russia tried to defend. He had the castle and the tower up, but it was not good enough. And I think Dobbs needed to help a lot earlier. Maybe you should have sent in Cavalier earlier on, something like that. I don't know. I can't really judge. I didn't watch all the players in all game long. Still, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next games then. GG.